Get out of here. I'm with living legend Paul Nurk.
Well, and I got stuff for you. Look at this.
Don't, dude.
This is the 2018 jersey. Like this is one. I probably wore this one. I only have, like there's like 6 of them. So
I'm like so.
it better be in the background of the podcast shot.
100%. Right. I'm gonna get, like buy a glass case for this.
These days, the term GOAT gets thrown around like a hot potato in a classroom full of third graders. But when it comes down to drone racing, some may say it purely comes down to speed, and others may say precision, and you may even say that it comes down to your accolades as a pilot. But regardless of who you think the greatest of all time is, you would be hard-pressed to find somebody more influential in the drone world than
Paul Nurk.
From his humble beginnings of getting a toy drone for Christmas to becoming the 2018 DRL World Champion, Nurk has inspired thousands of aspiring pilots from around the world to keep flying.
It's stay flying. I can't believe I messed that up.
Stay flying. Stay flying. Stay flying.
Stay flying.
Stay flying. Stay flying.
Stay flying.
In the summer of 2020, the world shuts down and I was invited to go on a remote vacation with a few friends. We were at this lake house with a jet ski, and as I was putting my life vest on to take it for a spin, I heard this buzzing in the air. Now at the time I didn't know what it was, but as I was ripping through the waves, I found myself being followed by a DJI Phantom 4. One of my friends had brought it on the trip, and I was instantly captivated by this 4K flying camera in the sky. It could track my jet ski completely hands-free, and so I immediately went on Amazon and I had to buy one. I bought myself the brand new DJI Air 2. It was mind-blowing at the time. When it came in, I ripped open the box and I threw away the instructions and I put this drone up and I put the propellers on and I flew it up into the sky, and immediately I ran directly into a tree. My heart completely stopped as I just saw my entire life savings just bounce from limb to limb to limb on its way down to the ground. And at the time, I could have completely given up my dream of becoming this premier drone pilot, but thankfully just a few of the propellers were cracked and I was able to wipe off the dust and get back into the skies. Instead of giving up in that moment, I made a vow to become the best drone pilot that I could be. From that day forward, I found myself diving deep into the rabbit hole of YouTube, watching all the Mr. Steele videos, catching up with everything that Joshua Bardwell was putting out, and then I found this YouTuber that I really seemed to resonate with, and that was Nurk. In the span of a month, I'm pretty sure I watched every single video on his channel, learning on how to solder, how to build, how to program, everything from the cinematography to drone racing. He had it all on his channel and I just couldn't get enough of it. And I know I'm not the only one who's been influenced by Nurk's storytelling and knowledge. His YouTube comments are flooded with all kinds of stories of people who got into drone racing because of Nurk. And it's for that very reason that drone pilots hate Paul Nurk.
Huh? What?
And by that, of course, I mean having appreciation that's earned.
Oh.
In 2018, the DRL was in its third year as a league, and at that point, only one person had won the DRL World Champion. Jordan Jet Tempkin was a 2-time DRL World Champion, and through other drone races, he had become close friends with Nurk. At this point, they had become rivals, fighting head-to-head for the title. And at the end of the season, after years of practice and preparation, Paul Nurk found himself at the top of the leaderboard and the 2018 DRL World Champion. But along the way, from flying his first toy drone to becoming a world champion, owning his own drone company, and now doing commentary for the DRL, all along the way, he brought us along for the ride. Over 950 videos, 150,000 subscribers, and 19 million views. Fans from around the world have grown up in the hobby alongside Nurk. He continues to inspire thousands and has grown this sport immensely. So Nurk, if you're listening, thank you. And stay flying. The term GOAT gets thrown around like a hacky sack at a middle school youth retreat, like a newborn baby at a family reunion, like a fruit in an early 2000s mobile game,